I believe a lot of people in the world today are suffering unduly. Sickness, disease, pain, inflammation, uric acid buildup, calcification, headaches, migraines, back pain, joint pain. The list goes on with ailments, and these are all inflammation. All sickness is a result of inflammation. This ties right into the mucous membranes in the body. This ties right into the alkalinity in the body. This turns right into the flora in the gut. See, the mind and the gut have a very, very divine connection. And if this is out of balance and it's out of harmony, there's going to be some things manifest in the body that are not going to be pleasant to you. I'm telling you that you do not have to suffer in sickness and in pain. Our bodies are electric, and the trillion of cells that are inside of our divine bodies, inside of our temple, are meant to be fueled off of live enzymes. These enzymes mineralize every single cell in our body. This is what the cells crave. This is what the cells need. The issue with the whole world is they have been programmed from a very, very young age to cook all of the food. See, when you take a sweet potato, for example, and you consume it raw, it's going to alkalize, it's going to remove toxins, and it's going to remineralize. When you bake that potato, you've primarily got a heavy starch there that's going to turn into sugar in the body. See, the issue really with the whole world is sugar. People like things sweet. Welcome to the candy shop, because that's what this world is. They want to sell candy. They want to sell poisons. They want to sell sugar. Sugar will acidify your body. If your body is acidic, then disease, sickness, illness will manifest in the temple. This sugar wreaks havoc on every cell inside your body. This sugar's not natural. It's not natural. Apparently and obviously we went very, very wrong when we started cooking all of the nutrients out of the food to make them taste sweeter. You might remember as a child eating a carrot. You know, this is a purple carrot. Just look at that divine purple carrot. You know, carrots were initially purple. The orange ones that we have today, they've been hybridized. And stay tuned for a video I'm about to do on that, because we need to stop consuming all of this hybridized foods and fruits and vegetables. We need to go back to nature, and we need to start consuming things that resonate from the earth's healing vibration. These literally carry live vibrations that will thus in turn increase your own vibrations. Why are we cooking all of the minerals and the nutrients out of the food? This makes no sense, people. This makes no sense. And if you want to stay in sickness and in disease and in hurting and in pain, continue to eat the poison, the processed, the packaged, the pasteurized, the genetically modified poisons. Continue to consume that candy in this candy shop, because every single thing that they want to advertise is loaded with sugar or something that turns into sugar in the body. And this is why we are sick. This is why we are sick. In addition to that, we are improperly combining foods. We're sitting down for a meal, and we've got 5 or 6 different enzymes that are not compatible, sometimes hundreds of phytonutrients that are not compatible with one another. And we're expecting the digestive system to break all of this down in one setting, oftentimes with a big liquid to go with it. No. This is too much work for the body. See, we need to detoxify. When we detoxify, this first starts with the mind. The mind and the gut are tied directly hand in hand, baby. You better believe that they are. And if you are conditioned and programmed into these types of low vibrations, this is all you're going to want to continue to consume. We need to deprogram the mind by silencing the mind first. We cannot listen to our body and what our body needs and truly organically craves when our mind is filled with poison, fear and doubt and worry and chaos and confusion. We need to all turn it off. All of it. Disconnect from your technology. I am begging you for a period of time because this is going to help you more than anything else in the detoxification process. We're going to talk about detoxifying the body real quick. And I'm going to break it down because I'm tired of people hurting unnecessarily. This is ridiculous. This is insanity. All of these people hurting in sickness and in pain, and you don't have to. You don't have to, baby, and you're not going to anymore. Because these live enzymes are going to provide your body with some blissful healing vibrations. Our bodies are electric, baby. They're electric. And these types of foods, look at this bad boy right here. This is the celeriac. See, the celery today has been hybridized. What we really want to do is we want to go back to the original root, the celeriac. This bad boy right here will rock your world with vibrations, alkalize your body, and flood the trillion of cells with live phytonutrients that are going to be healing to you. This hybridized stuff that people are consuming today, this is the reason why there's imbalances in the body. When you consume something that's hybridized, it's going to be seeking a certain mineral or nutrient to go along with it. So oftentimes it will pull from the body to get that. And this is not what we want because oftentimes the body's already depleted. If you are not consuming all raw foods currently, there's going to be a toxicity issue within the liver, I guarantee it. It rains down from the atmosphere. There's poisons in the air. These get right under the dermal layer of the skin and they absorb. They have nowhere to go because the liver is already in a state of toxicity. The pesticides that you think you're not getting because you're getting organic produce, I'm telling you, more than likely you are getting them. We need to all start growing our own fruits and vegetables. It's very, very hard to find anywhere in the world that's with soil that is not depleted of fulvic minerals. Toxins are in this soil today, guys. It's nutrient deficient and toxins are in it. We all need to be infusing our soil with the pulp from our juices when we juice. And we need to be infusing it with shungite water. Shungite adds fullerenes to the water. Our water needs to be pure. If you're detoxifying the body, the water's got to be living, it's got to be flowing, and it's got to be pure. And this water naturally contains minerals. Another problem with the whole world is we're consuming toxic water. Water in bottles, completely dead. I'm going to tell you, if it's in a bottle, we shouldn't really be, if it's in a plastic bottle, we shouldn't be drinking it, period. This is insanity because this plastic bottle is going to mess with your phytoestrogen levels in your body. It's going to create some imbalances because these toxins are in this plastic. We went very, very wrong when we introduced plastic because plastic is poison. Nothing natural about it. We're showering in a rat poison sodium fluoride water. This sodium fluoride is not a naturally occurring element, and it will toxicify your body, including calcification of your pineal. The smallest minute amount of sodium fluoride calcifies that small little gland. And this is the problem with the whole world. The hemispheres are not resonating in oneness harmony with the body and with all of the connections that it has within the body. This is why things manifest. This is why sickness and disease comes forward. It presents itself sometimes in often ugly, ugly ways, and this is not what we want. It's not, guys. Western medicine, they classify diseases they're a result of being infected with the germ, a virus, or bacteria. The approach that they take to heal it is inorganic, carcinogenic chemicals, and this is not working. This is not working. You don't to rid a sickness or a disease. You do not incorporate more toxins into the body. We need to alkalize the body. We need to dump the toxins from the liver. Your liver is your regulator for all of your other organs. So if you detoxify the liver, ideally all those other organs are going to follow suit. But guys, there's not a miracle pill that you can take that is going to do all of this for you. Now the Nigella sativa, the black cumin seed oil, baby, it'll come close, and stay tuned because I'm about to do a part 2 on this bad boy because I found a great deal on some organic cold pressed Nigella sativa that is divinely healing for the body. Prophet Muhammad claimed it cured everything but death itself. Queen Nefertiti used it. And we need to go back to these divine ancient elixirs written on the pyramid walls. Elixirs of longevity featuring frankincense and myrrh and raw honey and black cumin seed. And this is what we need to get back to, not this hybridized stuff today and the processed packaged poisonous stuff that people are consuming. This is dead food, this is dead enzymes, and this is not increasing the vibrations that you have in your body. Bruce Teneo with the Teneo Institute discovered that a healthy human body should literally vibrate. And they discovered that a candida state was often present at a vibration of around 55. This is a lower vibration. We should be resonating between 63 and 78 and on up, honestly, because the essential oils and plant essences will increase your vibrations drastically after the liver is dumped from toxins and the body is alkalized. This is when they then become repairing and regenerating and stimulating to all of the nerves and all of the senses, and extremely repairing. Western medicine is going to hit it with the toxin. A drug or a prescription is oftentimes a synthesized natural substance, and this is only going to further increase the toxicity issue in the body. So at the beginning it may mask a symptom and you might feel better taking this particular drug or this particular medication, but no, in the end, this is increasing the liver toxicity and it's going to decrease your lifespan, including increasing the condition that you currently have present eventually. It may heal it for a period of time, but baby, if you have chemotherapy and radiations 5-6 years after maybe your cancer or so you thought the battle was won and over, these toxins that are stored oftentimes at the bone level then start to become leached back out, and this is the reason why people get sick. You know, why do you think it is that they only have a 5-year remission on things like breast cancer? Because at the 5th or 6th year, all of these toxins are being leached back out into the body, and cancer appears in oftentimes multiple places through the body. Lymphoma, they'll say, well, it's hereditary in your family, or you're prone to it, or there's nothing we can do about it. Oftentimes Western medicine doesn't give people hope at all. And the hope starts in the mind. When you can change your mindset and your way of thinking and deprogram all of the things that you've been taught. Most of what we've been taught about food has all been a big lie. We were gatherers organically. We gathered what grew naturally in the earth. We didn't kill for food. See, when you pluck some basil off of a little basil plant, you're not killing the basil. It's going to continue to grow and produce. We're not stopping a heartbeat for our food. This makes no sense that we're doing all of this. And by the way, all of this food is acidic forming. All of the foods that you currently like, guys, now not you guys listening to my video because we're awake and we're learning to detoxify and alkalize, but the world is going to eat some acidic food. That's what they're addicted to. Your taste buds are addicted to acidic forming food. This includes all cooked food, meat, dairy, processed stuff, ice cream, all of this sweet stuff, sugar. Welcome to the candy shop, like I said, and I think that's how I'm going to title this video, because this world wants to sell you some poisons laden with sugar and high fructose corn syrup sludge that's going to acidify your body. And this is not what we want. This is what we have to get out of, and this is what we have to deprogram from the mind. And how you begin to do that is with some very basic things, guys. Very basic things. I would start with something like this. Gaia brand makes a milk thistle that'll rock your world with vibrations. It's a liquid phyto extract, so it's highly bioavailable and absorbable to the body. These liquid extracts, these plant essences, these things resonate in fierce vibrations when they come up from the earth. So if we can extract them properly, and that's the problem with all of the supplements that people are taking today, they're not processed correctly, so the enzymes are not retained. There's nothing live in them, and so this therefore is not going to increase your own vibration. This is why live foods are so beneficial to us. This is why things like the sweet potato, for example, look at that blissful pigmentation in that sweet potato, and tell me that's not going to make your skin radiate. Your skin's going to be glowing. You're going to lose weight. Alkalize the body with this. With the wild yam will do it. And see, we're cooking all of these potatoes, and this is increasing the toxicity within the body because it's increasing the sugar. This is the reason why the whole world has parasites. You know, probably 99% of the people that are listening to this video right now has parasites and they don't even realize it. Parasites destroys the cell environment. They attach, these phytoestrogens linked to these parasites literally can control the mind, in my opinion, because there's a direct correlation with the mind and the gut. So oftentimes these types of poisonous foods will very much control the way that you think. This is the reason why a lot of times people are in bad moods. They're in foul moods. There's a chemical imbalance. The cortisol levels are not balanced in the body because the alkalinity is not balanced, because there's a toxicity issue within the liver from all of the sugar and poisonous type processed packaged foods. We need to go back to nature. We need to silence the mind. Detoxifying means that you've got to be able to listen to what your body needs, and your body's not going to tell you what it needs if it's toxic. And I'm telling you, the whole world is toxic. Decalcify that pineal, get those hemispheres resonating in oneness, harmony, and you realize what the highest vibration is, and that is love. Love is the highest vibration, not all this chaos and confusion that the world is sharing today. They're sharing chaos and confusion at every turnaround. And this is the reason why I disconnected recently, because sometimes you have to turn off the noise you have to disconnect to be able to reconnect. We need to connect with nature and organic and plant-based things, baby. We need to connect with the earth. Take your shoes off and go and get connected in the earth. Gaze upon the sun. Don't slather these artificial sunscreens and toxins and parabens on your skin when you go out there. If you want a protection, use a carrot seed oil or a shea butter or something with a natural built-in SPF, baby, because Mother Nature provides us all the harmony that our body needs ever. And I'm tired of everyone else saying otherwise and sharing all of this chaos and confusion. It's not about a specific diet. It's not about the latest, greatest raw food. I'm a vegan. The world wants to label everything, and it's not about labels. It's about a lifestyle change, baby, incorporating more vibrational foods. And before you consume these vibrations, please know that you need to bless them, because thought carries vibration too. Everything in the world carries a frequency and a vibration. Tesla told us this, and he harnessed the energy from the air. We're paying for all this dirty current that's emitting from all of your walls. You know, all of these things, these Wi-Fi, cell phone, electricity is bringing down the auric field around the body. The body carries a vibration, and this emits an auric electromagnetic field around the temple. And currently no one is emitting anything because they're bombarded with these low vibrations on a daily basis, and they haven't done anything to build up their natural immunity against them. When you detoxify and alkalize and flood the tree in a cell with live enzymes as it is designed to be fueled with, then this auric field, this blissful auric field will protect your body from these harmful frequencies that are bombarding us. We're being bombarded with over 60,000 every second. Actually, it's quite a bit more than that now. I guarantee it, because that they've got the particle accelerator splitting particles currently, and this is insanity. And this is what we need to stop. And see, we don't need to live in fear. Everyone's living in fear over a certain date. Oh, 9/23, all this craziness and chaos is going to come. No, we need to silence our mind, and we need to step into the blissful harmony of the oneness of the universe. And this is not in fear. This is not in chaos and confusion. You're in all of this fear because you've got a large hadron collider going on in the gut. There is some particle splitting going on inside the gut, and this is the reason why no one is in harmony. This is the reason why your immune system is depleted and you get sick often. You get headaches, you have gas, you have bloating. All of these things manifest in the body, and this is not in harmony. We are not in harmony with what we need to be in harmony in, and we need to go back to nature. We need to get into harmony with all of it, and that begins with silencing the mind. Turn off the TV. I beg you, turn it off. Turn off the Facebook, the Snapchat, the Instagram, all of the craziness. Turn it off temporarily, guys, to detoxify. Go and get in nature with the tree. Go out into nature with your animal if you have one, guys. Animals will raise your vibration. Stop consuming poisonous water. Begin detoxifying with the juicing program as outlined on this very channel. Begin with the basic juice blend. Add in some zeolite. Zeolite is going to trap and remove toxins from the body. Currently, you're locked down with heavy metals and poisons, and you may not even realize it. There's a nutrient deficiency within the body currently because there's too many heavy metals in the body, and we've got to detoxify the body from these heavy metals. We've got to use things like boron and fulvic acid and zeolite. Adaptogenic herbs are going to help remove this toxicity issue. SCAC type teas with burdock and dandelion and sheep sorrel, milk thistle will regulate your blood sugar and detoxify your liver. We need to go back to nature. We need to start consuming these things. And if you're going to take them in supplement form, don't expect them to work miracles if you're not willing to change the lifestyle to go along with them. They may temporarily help your issue, but you've got to do it all, baby. Take the black cumin seed every night before you go to bed. Take a teaspoon or two of this every night before you go to bed. It's going to help alkalize and rid the candida issue within the body. It really, really will, guys. And there's been some more research on the black cumin seed recently, so I'm really excited about doing a part 2 video on that. But the reason we are sick is because there's an increase in bad mucus in the body. Mucous membranes are attached to every single thing. And there's a bad mucus in the body that's built up, and this is the reason why we have cancer in the first place. And there's specific herbs and minerals and nutrients that will target this. We need the good prebiotics so that we can get our probiotics in the divine fruits and the vegetables that are so beneficial to our bifidobacteria in our internal gut flora. And we need to harmonize this gut flora, and this is going to build up a natural immunity to any bad bacteria that wants to invade the body. This is the reason why I don't ever worry about getting sick. You consume raw live foods all the time, and you have a lifestyle, you have a healthy vibrational lifestyle, you will not get sick. You will not get sick. And this is where we all need to get to a point where we're at this state too. Guys, I love you all. I am grateful to you. I have been away for a while, and the reason I was away for a while is because I just needed to silence my mind for a while. I meditated, I pressed in, I prayed a lot, I consumed a lot of live foods, I grew a lot of stuff. You know, we need to start growing our own fruits and vegetables. There's no excuse for not getting healthy, guys. Even in small spaces, you can grow a lot of stuff. You can grow basil and lavender and sprout. We need to be sprouting all of our seeds and all of our nuts before we consume them. We need to start consuming alkaline foods. Your greens are alkaline, your cooked foods are not. Processed, starchy foods, carbohydrates, all of these foods are acidifying your body. Coffee acidifies your body unless you're taking it in an enema form. And this is where it would be healing, because we're using the green coffee bean, not the roasted or burned bean. And this is going to help run a system in the body called an antioxidant system in the body, S-glutathione transferase, a precursor for superoxide dismutase. And this is what we want to stimulate. And there's 3 phases of superoxide dismutase in the body, and I'm going to be doing a video where I break that down and talk about all 3 phases, because we want to start stimulating this. And by the way, I have found a product that let me just grab it up here. It's on my counter, I think. Yeah, here it is. I found a product that stimulates that actually retains the superoxide dismutase, supposedly, and it gets delivered to where it needs to go. Now, I don't think it's just placebo effect, because I've been taking it for quite a while, but most of the SOD supplements don't get delivered to where they need to go because it's all eaten up in the stomach acidity. See, we're not absorbing any of these supplements that we're currently taking because they don't get delivered where they need to go, because the body is not in proper alkalinity, and there's no protective barrier. This one's got a barrier of wheat on it, so it gets delivered to where it needs to go, because all this wheat doesn't naturally break down in the body. So this gets delivered to more of the digestive tract, which is where it's going to release and be most beneficial. We need to start stimulating this master antioxidant, superoxide dismutase, and the coffee enema will do it. So if you're just starting a detox program, a healthy lifestyle, and you're wanting to detox, do a 3-day juice feast where you just consume live enzymes for 3 days. No cooked food, no processed food. When you cook your food, your body has to break this food down, and oftentimes it doesn't get the minerals and nutrients out of it because it's already been cooked out. And your digestive system works overtime trying to get these divine minerals out. We don't need all this protein. What we need is enzymes. Our cells are fueled by the enzymes. This protein really is a myth, guys. Now, I'm not saying there's no such thing, because protein is just live enzymes. But when you cook your meat, for example, there's no live enzymes anymore in this meat at this point, and your digestive system works overtime to try to break this down, and this meat goes undigested and sits in the gut. This is why people have leaky gut, irritable bowel, gas, bloating, pain. In my opinion, it goes to all of the specifics, even like Crohn's and stuff. All of this stuff can be reversed, in my opinion, guys, in the presence of live enzymes, live foods, live bodies. There's no reason you have to keep suffering in sickness and in pain. Start to detoxify. Start with the milk thistle, a juice feast, and the zeolite. Begin with that. Then after the end of 3 days, if you want to incorporate in a coffee enema, more power to you, because it's just going to further fuel your detoxification. It's going to eliminate years and years of sludge off the bowels and the colon. This hemorrhoidal vein runs right into the liver, and it's going to stimulate this S-glutathione transferase process in the body, which is the most potent free radical scavenger that the body can produce naturally on its own. There's no excuse. Let's begin to do it and take this journey with me, because I'm about to break it down and do multiple videos on multiple things. I'm going to do one on improper food combining. I'm going to do one on superoxide dismutase. I'm going to do one on the cantaloupe, the muskmelon, because the seeds contain the superoxide dismutase. So get ready. Get ready, baby. We're all going to get healthy. And I thank you. I thank you so much. I really mean that. And please know that in upcoming videos, let me just say this too. I'm not here to make friends. I don't care if I make friends or not. I'm going to speak the truth, whether it's offensive or not. And this channel's not just going to be about live foods, because we're going to all wake up together. That there is a global conscious awakening currently taking place, but it's not happening fast enough. And we're going to wake up to love. Love is the highest vibration, and we're all going to start resonating in it. This is what we're going to share. And this is what we're going to pass on to others. This is all we're going to resonate, and the world is going to shift. See, when you resonate in love, you tell other people about the poisons and the processed foods and the packaged foods and the genetically modified foods and the vaccinations and the poisons in the air. We need to all spread this word, and then this stuff ceases. If we stop supporting all of the chaos and the confusion, it's going to cease. And this is what's happening all over the world. People are demanding more organic things. Dallas just recently eliminated their fluoride from the water, and I believe it's just a matter of time before it's eliminated from everywhere. And we've got to resonate in vibrations being high so that change can be inflicted faster than has ever happened before. And if you're seeing the picture right now as the glass half empty, no, you're not optimistic, and there's an imbalance going on in the gut, because you need to be resonating in love vibrations, because no matter what, everything is going to be blissful. That's not saying we won't have to go through periods of chaos and confusion, because I believe in the upcoming months we will see more of this if we don't start to tune this stuff out, and tune this stuff out fast. We're reaching a point soon with the toxicity of the world and Gaia reaching an all-time high, and if we don't wake up to this, there's going to be serious repercussions to be had over this, because we cannot continue to destroy the earth that we are living on. The food that we're harvesting, and all of the crops and all of the fields that's cut down all of these trees, these communities of trees, where these trees live in communities, and herbs and plants and bushes and shrubs and all these divine medicinals grow in this community all together. And we cut it down, and then we plant new trees, and you say, well, that's going to make up for it. No, we're cutting down all of these trees and all these divine medicinals to have separate areas where we can farm this stuff all together. This is, let me not get into all that right now. I'll save that for another video, but that's another one of my pet peeves. And I'm going to do some videos where we wake up to these things, these atrocious, this Christopher Columbus coming over and slaughtering all of the Native American people. This was the First World War. And this is what we need to wake up to, not the wars that you've been taught in your history book. All of the wars since the beginning of time have stemmed from one dark source. And this is the darkness that I'm referring to, that we need to wake up to, because it's the same source that's putting the fluoride in the water and genetically modifying and altering your foods. And this source wants to keep you locked down. It wants to keep your DNA locked down and the temple poisoned and acidified, so that you go to Western medicine and you keep taking those drugs, further increasing your problem. And it's going to kill you faster too. And this is what we're waking up to, and we're going to stand up to it, because we've had enough. Enough is enough. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and all of these things are going to stop, because we're going to stop supporting them. I thank you. Peace, love, and positive vibration. Stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. And I know I was talking really fast in this video, but I've really felt it heavy on my heart to get some of this message out. And I'm sure I'm going to end this and think, well, I didn't tell him to do this and this and this, and I didn't mention this, and I wanted to talk about this, but I didn't say that. But that's all okay, because I was just flowing. I'm in high vibrations right now. I just juiced before this video. Essential oils and juicing will raise your vibration. You're just beginning to detox. You're going to want to use the phenol type essential oils. Watch my essential oil videos. The phenols will open up the receptor sites, and it's going to get ready for the monoterpenes and the terpenes that are found such in frankincense. Your phenols are going to be a blend like the thieves. Start with like the clove, the cinnamon. These phenols are going to open up these receptor sites. The clove will open up the receptor sites to where the terpenes and the monoterpenes found, for example, in the frankincense, can go in and repair and regenerate and stimulate. And this is what we want. We need to detoxify the body to the point point where we're ready to start stimulating and regenerating, but no one is there right now because they've got parasites all locked, parasites attached to your spinal column, all up and down your spinal column. And when you put an essential oil onto your spine, put a base of coconut oil on first, then rub a blend like the Thieves, just a few drops on the bottom of your feet, on your spine. It's going to help eliminate these parasites that are attached. It really will. These live vibrations will heal your body if you press into them. Now that's not saying you're going to start all this tomorrow and you're going to start slathering all these oils and start juicing and start taking all these things at the same time. No, you have to use common sense, because if you're on prescription medications, oftentimes we need to ease into the healthier things. It takes a long time to deprogram from how we have been programmed in this world. We've been programmed from, you remember when you were young, probably eating a carrot and tasted blissful? And now you can't eat carrots hardly without them being cooked and with butter and mashed potatoes and gravy and all this craziness with all this acidic forming food, because your taste buds have literally changed. Your taste buds have changed to this starchy, heavy, acidic foods. And this is not what we want. Sunshine. Anyway, I'm going to give my dog a treat, and maybe you'll get to see him. Come here, Bobby. Come here. He loves these carrots. My dog raises my vibration guys. His name is Sunshine, and I love him to death. And he loves carrots. Here. He's used to me breaking him off pieces of the carrots, and then he just walks over and eats them. He loves carrots. You know, dogs eat live vibrations too. Animals need to be consuming live enzymes as well, and Dr. Karen Becker with Mercola Healthy Pets will tell you all about that. But don't tune into all this craziness. Don't subscribe to all this craziness telling you need to eat a certain way or do a certain thing. You need to detoxify your mind and your body will tell you what it needs. What's good for me may not be good for you, may not be good for everybody, and all at the same time. We need to listen to our body. But there are basic herbs that you can begin with that will do it. Ginger and his gingerols will eliminate the candida issue and boost the immune system in the body. Ginger does it all, guys. We need to all start consuming ginger and turmeric. And when you consume the turmeric, you need to consume it in a bioavailable form. So you need to put black pepper essential oil in with it, or grind up some black peppercorns, or take it with a healthy fat such as coconut oil. This is how it's absorbable, and this is how their curcuminoids stay active in the body longer. Currently, they're not staying active in the body long enough to really inflict any kind of damage that's been done, because the body's acidic and we've got to alkalize. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Me and my dog Sunshine say thank you, and I love you all. Peace, love, and positive vibrations. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned into this channel, baby, because I'm about to break it down, and we're all going to wake up together.